17, suspected of being a partisan. He keeps nodding his head, and I know the scene he looks at is not my rose garden, my hedge of sage and lavender. He has moved beyond me. He blows me a kiss. Bella casa, signora. Yesterday I found a patch of blue cornflowers around an olive tree where his brother must have fallen. Where did they come from? A seed dropped by a thrush? Will they spread next year over the crest of the terrace? Old places exist on sine waves of time and space that bend in some logarithmic motion I'm beginning to ride. I open the blue book. Writing about this place, our discoveries, wanderings, and daily life has been a pleasure. A Chinese poet many centuries ago noticed that to recreate something in words is like being alive twice. At the taproot, to seek change probably always is related to the desire to enlarge the psychic space one lives in. My listener, I hope, is like a friend who comes to visit, learns to mound flour on the thick marble counter and work in the egg. A friend who wakes to the forecalls of the cuckoo in the linden and walks down the terrace path singing to the grapes. Who picks jars of plums, drives with me to hill towns of round towers and spilling geraniums. Who wants to see the olives the first day they are olives. A guest on holiday is intent on pleasure. Feel the breeze rushing around those hot marble statues. Like old peasants, we could sit by the fireplace, grilling slabs of bread and oil, pour a young Chianti. After rooms of Renaissance virgins and dusty back roads from Umbertidi, I cook a pan of small eels fried with garlic and sage. Under the fig where two cats curl, we're cool. I've counted. The dove coos 60 times per minute. The Etruscan wall above the house dates from the 8th century B.C. We can talk. We have time. Bramare, archaic, to yearn for. I'm about to buy a house in a foreign country. A house with the beautiful name of Bramasole. It is tall, square, and apricot-colored, with faded green shutters, ancient tile roof, and an iron balcony on the second level, where ladies might have sat with their fans to watch some spectacle below. But below, overgrown briars, tangles of roses, and knee-high weeds run rampant. The balcony faces southeast, looking into a deep valley, then into the Tuscan Apennines. When it rains or when the light changes, the facade of the house turns gold, sienna, ochre. A previous scarlet paint job seeps through in rosy spots, like a box of crayons left to melt in the sun. In places where the stucco has fallen away, rugged stone shows what the exterior once was. The house rises above a strada bianca, a road white with pebbles, on a terraced slab of hillside covered with fruit and olive trees. Bramasole, from bramare, to yearn for, and sole, sun. Something that yearns for the sun, and yes, I do. The family wisdom runs strongly against this decision. My mother has said ridiculous, with their certain and forceful stress on the second syllable ridiculous, and my sisters, although excited, fear I am 18, about to run off with a sailor in the family car. I quietly have my own doubts. Upright seats in the notaio's outer office don't help. Through my thin white linen dress, spiky horsehairs pierce me every time I shift, which is often in the 100-degree waiting room. I look over to see what Ed is writing on the back of a receipt. Parmesan, salami, coffee, bread. How can he? Finally the signora opens her door, and her torrential Italian flows over us. The notaio is nothing like a notary. She's the legal person who conducts real estate transactions in Italy. Ours, Signora Mantucci, talks faster than any human I have ever heard. She reads long laws aloud. Ed looks at her raptly. I know he's enthralled to the sound of her voice. The owner, Dr. Carta, suddenly thinks he has asked too little. He must have, since we have agreed to buy it. We think his price is exorbitant. We know